Hey, I'm Jennifer Lakshmi Dove. I'm here with your astrology forecast for December the 11th through the December the 17th. And this week, the potent date of the week is actually Tuesday, the 12th. Not only do we have the 12-12 happening, which is a sort of fascinating number. 12 is kind of magical. We have 12 zodiac signs, 12 zodiac houses, 12 disciples. Just think of all the 12 things, 12 numbers on a clock. So this is a potent day, in my opinion, for creativity. And that is not only because of the 12-12, but also because today we have the new moon in Sagittarius. So the sun in Sagittarius is going to be holding hands with the moon in Sagittarius and bringing us this shot, I want to say like a injection of optimism. If you haven't been feeling very optimistic, I know the whole Scorpio into Sag season for many people, many of us, including myself, had a lot of challenges, whether they were physical challenges, emotional challenges, things going on at work, sort of like you started to question your path. Well, now here comes the new moon in Sagittarius with a jolt of joy and optimism brought to you by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system that we know of so far anyway, and it rules joy, it rules expansion, it rules creativity, and it sort of brings that energy to the surface. And if you know any Sagittarius people, you'll know that they tend to be optimistic. They tend to be, looking to the future, looking to forward-focused people. They're not quite like Aquarius. Like Aquarius goes out into the future and brings back info to us. Sagittarius looks to the future and predicts it to be optimistic and joyful and things working out. And having that faith that things work out for me. That's what's happening now. And you may start to be feeling that bubbling up in you today, especially as we head toward the 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time new moon when it's exact. And tomorrow morning, if you're not sensing it yet, I bet you anything tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you'll be like, I can handle this. In addition, the new moon is squaring Neptune. So yes, you want to feel all the joy and optimism, and you also want to give yourself a little reality check. If you start to think things like, I can go back to that ex and we can make it work. Of course things can work out, but that kind of stuff, you want to make sure you're looking at it without your rose-colored glasses on, right? You're taking the dreaminess and checking it with a dose of reality before you take any action toward things like that. And I'm actually going to say, don't text your ex, because on Wednesday, Mercury retrograde begins. Mercury stations retrograde for 3 weeks, starting on Wednesday, December. As I was saying before I was interrupted by Mercury retrograde, Mercury goes retrograde on Wednesday, and it's bringing in this, not only could communication need more attention, but you definitely don't want to start things or break things off or unless you've already planned to begin them. Like I always tell my clients, if they're asking me, can I buy this car during Mercury retrograde? Well, probably, because you were already planning to buy a car before it started. So whatever you're planning before Mercury retrograde starts, go ahead and do it. If you're having new ideas of things you want to try, let them perk for the next 3 weeks. Because when the Mercury retrograde is over, once we get into January 2024, you'll have more support for those ideas you're thinking about. This weekend, I was talking about creativity. This weekend, you're going to be feeling, this weekend being the 16th and 17th of December, you're going to have this bug to travel, to plan some travel. And that is because Venus is going to be opposite Jupiter. Venus is love. Venus is money, abundance. I want to share some things. And then you have the influence of Jupiter, like, let's go and take this love I'm feeling out into the world. And travel is really important, actually, because it gives you a new perspective on your life. It gives you the opportunity to see things from a different place, literally, and to experience your own energy in a different place. So if you're thinking about traveling, this weekend is a good time to start planning for that in the new year. The other thing happening this weekend is pay attention. I want to say honor your creativity. Honor your creativity. It's a really beautiful time to go inward. Not only is this the holiday season, like we are in the middle of Hanukkah right now, and we're heading toward the winter solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere, and Christmas coming up and New Year's coming up. This weekend is a great time to turn inward, to reconnect with the divine, your connection with the divine, and to sort of fill yourself with your resources, with inner peace, with a sense of sanctuary, quietness, peacefulness. I'm just seeing that as being an important thing to be doing this weekend. The sun is squaring Neptune, and the invitation is to pay attention to your spiritual life and bring that into your seasonal celebrations, that sense of contemplative energy, that sense of quiet devotion. And that is actually my phrase for this new moon, is devotion to the divine creative force. Devotion to the divine creative force. I want to quote Dylan Thomas, but I won't do that. The force being the energy, the divine, God, whatever your higher power is that's holding all of this together here, all of this life here together on planet Earth. Devotion to the divine creative force. It's a really beautiful time. It's kind of like the holidays, that holiday feeling we talk about begins with this new moon. So take that with you this week, and I'll be back sooner than later. And I look forward to connecting with you. Let me know in the comments if this resonates. I always love to hear back from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please consider doing that. It really helps other people find the videos, and it helps me create more to reach more people. And yeah, I'm just sending you so much love for this new moon, and I will see you again soon.